Hey guys, my name is Skullmember and today we're going to talk about the British Tier 8 Premium Multi-Role Fighter, the Seafang. I really like this plane, but before we start about that, let's go over what skills I use, what equipment I use, what consumables I use, and what this plane is all about. So let's go into that one right now. So we'll start off with this plane is. It's a multi-role, so sometimes people think multi-roles are they're just weird. A multi-role doesn't mean it's good for one thing. Like the name says, it's pretty good at going for ground targets, but it's also good to still be a fighter. But it has probably bombs with it, which is good for ground targets. So let's go into the weapon system. It has a lovely engine with 2,300 horsepower. And it rocks 420mm Hispanos, and if you play British planes, these will look familiar. So the damage per second is 115. That is per gun. You got 4 of them, so you do the maths. I don't like maths. The rate of fire is 420 rounds a minute. That is, it's not a lot, but it's quite decent. And the effective range will be 760 meters. I'm always glad when I look at a weapon and it says anything above 750. 750 to 800 is where I'm happy. Anywhere below that, I just get sad. And then you get to choose your outboard weapons. You can go for 4 rockets, which will do 1,500 damage each. Or you could decide to go for the 2 500-pounders, which they're preferably the thing I would go for because they do 4,300 damage per bomb. And I find that the higher damage output is sometimes easier to take out AAs or maybe a building, and I find that the rockets don't have it. But if you don't want those, you can also choose to go with nothing, which is very nice. While we're on this screen, we're gonna go over the equipment because you can see it at the bottom. The reason I've gone for a gyroscopic gun set is I find that accuracy with your guns, and it has 420mm, is everything, absolutely everything. It is necessary. It's just I can't think that away in a game. Then I've gone for improved covering. You can go for something else in this one, but I found that this plane takes a lot of criticals. And when I lose my wings or my tail, it's pretty much game over. So I'd rather go for the improved covering because it gives me minus 20% chance of critical damage to the wings and tails. And that's what I want. And I've gone for engine tuning 3, which I think is necessary on the plane because this plane is very good at taking out AAs, but also very good at taking out bombers because it can get to the altitude if necessary. It's not great at that altitude, but it can get to the altitude. So that's why I've gone for engine tuning, which is it gives me 5% to the engine power. And when we get over the skills, you'll figure out why I did that. So if we're going to have a look at the airspeed, top speed at best altitude, and that is in the white, not in the yellow letters and not in the red letters, it's about 740. You're not going to get that. You probably come out a dive and then go straight, and that would be the best. If you dive all the way down, your maximum speed will 900. I don't hit that too often, so the maneuverability is not all that good. I mean, the average time to turn 360 degrees is 10 seconds. It's not bad. It's not good. So if you're going to find turn fighters, you're gonna lose it. You're better off like flying away or dodging or something because you're not gonna turn them. So it's not bad. I mean, it's stall speed 120 kilometers an hour. If you get to that speed, I'm not too sure what you're doing. And the altitude performance is the optimum altitude is around 1,600 meters. I normally stay slightly below it, so like 1,550 or 1,500. That is for me the optimum altitude, but you'll see me go above it, you'll see me go below it. It depends. The rate of climb, 134 meters per second, and that's included with boost. So it would be less if you didn't use boost. So sometimes you have boost, sometimes you don't. It depends. It's a bit odd. So normally, the only thing I look at is airspeed. Okay, 55. Maneuverability. Okay, 63. So it moves better than airspeed, but that doesn't make it a turn fighter. Not at all. Don't get sucked into that going, well, this is higher, so yeah, I need to make it faster. 10 seconds is a long time to turn for a plane. Right, now let's go over the skills. I've gone for Marksman 1 because it reduces the dispersion for 5%. So that is already 5%, better of dispersion. So this dispersion means the circle becomes a bit smaller. And they don't go all over the place. And then I've gone for Marksman 2 as well, which reduces dispersion again by 5%. And when you are firing towards a maneuvering target, which are actively maneuvering, so not in a straight line doing nothing, so actively moving left, right, center, wherever, another 10%. So it adds up, and I find marksman 1 and 2 really important on this plane, because there is planes, of course, they're going to outturn you, and you want to get those shots to hit. You don't want to lose them, and if you can hit, 20 millimeters have a lovely, lovely critical damage to it. So maybe you can hit the wing, maybe you can hit the tail, take out the pilot, take out the engine, one of them, so that you have the upper hand of out-turning him, because you're not really great at turning. So if you're going to turn fight, make sure that, you know, you damage something. Then again, I've gone for Engine Guru 1, because it gives me 3% extra thrust to the engine. And that with engine tuning, that works nice together, gives it a bit more oomph in the engine. It's lovely. I mean, if you think that the guns are accurate enough, you can skip the Marksman 2 and go for Engine Guru 2 and get another 2%, you know, just to get more oomph in the engine. I've also gone, because I got a point left, I've gone for Firefighter. Firefighter extinguishes the fire by actively maneuvering. So rolling to the left, going down, going up. So you need to be actively maneuvering, not just hold a circle. That doesn't work. So they want you to, you know, bank left, bank right, roll, pull up, go do whatever. Just become an acrobat pretty much, and then it will extinguish the fire for you. So when we go to the consumables, this is standard for me on every single plane. It rarely differs, but we'll get to that one day. So I use the first aid dressing package, because first aid, you know, for my pilot, I need my pilot. If he's dead, I'm not going to have the same boost, I'm not going to have the same maneuverability, I don't have the accuracy, so I find that the first aid is very, very important. Then I got a restarter, because I'm not going to fly around with a broken engine. I mean, if this happens, that like a rear gunner takes it out, it takes the engine out, I will kill the guy that I'm shooting at, and then if there's no one at me or I'm not have to fight, I won't use it. I'll wait till it repairs itself. But if you're in a battle and you're like trying to turn away from someone, it is very necessary. And then the control service trim, that's for your wings and tails. And if one of those goes, good luck fighting. Your roll becomes horrible, your turn rate becomes slower, so that kind of means if those are gone, the other team wins. I don't like to use fire extinguishers, because I think it's way better to use 1 point on your pilot to get the fire extinguisher skill that I have, because then you roll and you do your things, become the acrobat, like I said, become half a ninja, and then you will extinguish fire within a second, or maybe 2 seconds, depends on how you're maneuvering. For my ammunition, I always use a universal, because it just has a bit more damage and a bit more crit to it, but it does have a slower velocity, and that is you can't see that in the game. You can't find out what the velocity is on a shell, so you have to figure it out. So when you're flying with universal and you find that you're having trouble leading because they're too slow, jump back to standard rounds. They do a bit less damage, a bit less critical, but you will have more velocity. So that's the downfall of universal. It's not like it's all right better. There is a downside to it, and which is the velocity. But normally I just suck it up and learn to aim a bit further. So I hope that is enough about this stuff and everything. I mean, it's rather boring, so why don't we just get into some games and just have some fun? What do you guys think? Let's do this. Alright, let's see what we have here. We're in a tier 8, tier 7 match. Looks pretty neat. The opposite team can hurt a lot. Alright, so we have 2 command centers. We got an airfield in the middle, and then we got 2 garrisons on the outside. I'm going to go for the command center first, and then we'll see where we embark to. It depends on what my team is doing. The airfield is nice in this one, but I feel like because our spawn point is between 2 points, so the command center and the garrison, I don't feel like it's that important to go for it first. I think the command center is more important. Bit of lag there on the start. I'm going to boost in to get there as fast as I can. Right, so we have the IL-10 letting us know that he's going to the command center. I'll let him know I'm going to the command center. Right. Because we're in a tier 8-7, I'm actually going to do something else with my bombs this time. I'm not going to go after the AA. I'm going to go here. And we're going to drop my bomb right there and right there. Those are the bombs gone, and now we can go after the ADA. So we got an ADA right above me. We got that one out of the air. Seems like we definitely did some damage, so we're going to go for this ADA. And we flipped it. That's perfect. Very quick flip. Can't ask for anything more. As you can tell, everything goes. So I'm going to go for the garrison. I'm going to tell my team I'm going for the garrison. And that's, in the beginning, I will go for the garrison. Alright, so the IL-10 is going there as well. Nice. And I go there just to get the advantage of points above the enemy team. I just want to be, you know, just have a bit more points than them before we start the battle. Right. So we got a KI-84. So we got tier 7. But don't underestimate that tier 7. That tier 7 will put holes in my plane like no tomorrow. So we did crit something. So hopefully I crit the right thing. Oh my lord, as you can tell, I should not be turn fighting this guy. But I was hoping with all the damage I'd done to the plane. Ah, that's the pilot gun. That we should be good. But apparently we're not. So I'm going to see if I can bail out. Press F7 that I need help from my team. Okay, he's no longer on me. Now we're going to go back in because he got interested in someone else, and then we got him. Now we're going to go for the ADA. Killing this ADA will flip the base. So we're going to go kill this guy. Oh, I was hoping to have him. Alright, we already flipped it. Beautiful. So we got someone in here still, and it's a multi-role. So I'm going to guess this multi-role is going to be rather high. There he is, P47N. So we're going to go there. I just overheated my engines. That's not something I want. Okay, this guy cannot turn as good as I can. We're going to go straight at each other. I have 20 millimeters. He has 50 cals. Oh, and apparently we set him on fire. Beautiful. So now my attention is going to go on the airbase. Like my team know, I'm going to go to the airbase. Then everybody in the team can go. Alright, so we got, you know, Skull coming in with the Seafang. So we got Swilling underneath us, a tier 7 heavy. And that doesn't mean it's less dangerous. Heavies are normally rather dangerous because heavies can have some scary ornaments in there. Ornaments? Bloody hell. So we got Yak 15. I will not turn fight the Yak 15, but if I can do damage before he starts turn fighting me, we should be nice. I'm going to slow my speed down because he is actually focused on someone else. So we lost my wing there. So whoever that was, that's a problem. I hope that's a heavy. Let's have a look. Well, we got a fighter here. There he is. It's the KI again, so we're going to go after that KI now. Ooh, he is fast. He is on the run. Okay, so that's 30 millimeters are looking at me. Not good. Oh, we got him. Beautiful. So we got a few fighters here. We're not fighting above anything. Oh, we got one on the left. Coming in. Ooh, I'm not sure what that was, but I definitely hit I could hear the critical right there. So something broke down. P51K, so he can outrun me, but we can keep up for a while. So we can do damage to him and take him out. Right, so we got another one coming in. They want my booty today. So I'm going to see if I can get away for a minute. Because I'm not in a mood to fight here because we're right above, well, we're right near their spawn. So that's not a good one. I see that my team needs help. Oh, it was not in time to get that BF-109G off him, but we're going to hopefully just absolutely finish him off right now. I think I set him on fire or took his engine. Oh, that is a 30 millimeter that just hit me. I can tell that of the noise that it makes when it hits you. And you can see the amount of damage. So that could be the KI-84 that hit me. Oh, I did not see that guy. That was my bad. Oh, it's a TA-152. So I was definitely right with the 30 cal. Good hit. You gotta watch out with those things. They have a 1 kilometer range. Right, so nobody is gone after the bombers. I can tell that my team is there but now. And someone is trying to defend the bombers, actually. So I'm going to spawn right now and just go instantly to it as well. Doesn't seem like we made it, so I think we might have lost that command center. That's not good. They had a heavy defending it. Hats off to that heavy. But I think that's it, as you can tell that all the bombs are going off right now. Ooh, we got multi-roll here, so let's go in. Oh, don't overheat the engine. Never mind, too late. Alright, we're going to be in range now. Take that XB-72 out. Hopefully, that gives us some points so the bombers won't turn it. So we got a P51K again. He's in our range. I'm going to open up on him. I see my weapons overheating. I'm going to let go. Alright, we got another one coming in hot. Okay, that's the BF-109G again. He's got himself in a lot of pain. Alright, so someone took that kill. Perfect. As long as it's gone, I'm happy. Right, and so we were very lucky not to lose that base. And what happened was the bombers were dropping their bombs and doing the damage on the base. So we were losing it, but there was enough of the enemy team there that we were able to do damage on. and keep it on our side. Because what happens, the bombers drop, and then you will see the cap slowly turning to them with the amount of damage they do. As you can see, our team has woken up, and they're not happy with all the bombers coming in, so we're going for the bombers as well. There we go. That's what you want to see. That's a lot. Wow, look at the amount of guys are at the airfield. Yeah, they took it. Very well done. So our team is going here, so I'm going to let them know as well that I'm going. I have my eyes on that ME329, because he will be a lovely snack for my plane. So I'm going to not boost anymore, and he is being shot at, so
Victory is in sight. Keep it up.
I was hoping to see a bit more damage. Oh, lovely. That is at least their ME gone. I see that there is a repair station in here, which I'm not keen on. Okay, we got P47N, 50 cals versus 20mm Hispanos. The first thing I'm going to do right now is find their repair station and take it out. So if we don't take it now, they will no longer be able to be repaired there. So that's a tactical bomb. Repair fields will not give you anything. I don't know what that was actually that I just turned with. There it is, a heavy ADA. I go for a minute and continue. First fire because it got hot. So now, as you can tell, they can't repair anymore. The repair sign is gone. And that's all because of... ooh, we got an IL-10 stalling in mid-air. That's what we like to see. Now we can do a lovely amount of damage on this guy. I wish I could finish him up, but someone else will finish him up, hopefully. I'm gonna go for the BF-109G. There we go. Hopefully we'll win this. I'm probably gonna die here. We're gonna see if we can take that IL-10 out, because he's dangerous in the last bit. We are getting really badly shot at. I am absolutely under fire. My team is doing... Their team is doing everything to get me out of the game. Which is good, because that's what they're supposed to do. Oh, they got me. Well done. Well done to the ME262. That was a... this is going to be critical if we're going to win this. Well, there are the rockets. And that's a beautiful victory. We made 16,960, so not the best one. But let's return to the hangar. There we go. Let's see what we did. 16,460, so we lost some points for some reason. 479,000 credits, almost 480,000 credits. 8,000 XP. We got some knives. We got a token. We got ourselves a winged legend for over 14,000. Let's have a look at our personal score. We didn't destroy while defending again a lot, but we captured a lot. So we went for the capture, and we killed a lot of people while trying to capture. That's why you only see 2 sectors captures. So not bad. We did around 6,654 damage. Well, not around. We did 6,654 damage to aerial targets. So that's a good amount of damage. We did some ground target damage. So here you go. Lovely. Let's have a look at the team score. It's always nice. Well done to my team. We definitely won that, and that's... We didn't win on how good we were with shooting down planes. As you can tell, they were average a lot better than we did. But we had more flags constantly, and we were very on going for the other points and not going for the airfield. So guys, that was it. That was the Seafang and how we can play. So I hope you all enjoy. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.